Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am working right now. I'm in the truck and I had some lights come on my dash and it had everything to do with my brakes and stuff like that, so I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, I'm at the repair shop right now and check this out. Do you see anything wrong with this tire? Completely flat and off the rim. Thankfully it was on the inside, but still did not even feel that happening. It's crazy. It's supposed to look like that. Nice and flat. Or nice and yeah. No idea how that happened. So now I gotta wait for the tire guys to show up and get it fixed. And the good thing about it is I was hauling an empty trailer, so I drove it back and not knowing what that problem was. I didn't know about the tire, so didn't feel it, nothing. Didn't feel any bang of, you know, the air coming out of it or anything. So it's a pretty wet day today too, so I'm trying to stay out of the rain. It did stop here for a few minutes, so anyway, but like I said, I'm just sitting here waiting for the tire guy to show up and yeah, fun. These are the things that happen to a truck driver.
There's a hole there.
That's the hole?
Yeah.
And I should be alright, you think?
Yeah, well.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about this. There it is, that's what was in it.
You ever fought for it?
Financially, no.
Oh, really?
He was too afraid to anyway.
I understand that part. Alright, we're going to stop really easy.
Now, fingers crossed it doesn't go kablooey.
Shouldn't. I headed up to 70 and it didn't look like anything was happening inside. You know, my cousin even told me I'd get my class ones, he put me to work tomorrow.
Yep.
You videoing this whole thing? What, video with me?
Well, let's put it in somebody's face, because I got a YouTube channel too, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we homestead, and
You what?
we homestead, we have a little farm.
Oh, okay.
Ever since COVID started, we started taking care of ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
But now that I'm doing this, I kind of add this to the channel too.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy, and welcome to Greenwich Hill Homestead. I'm currently at a Southern Railway, I guess. Yes, Southern Railway. And sitting here waiting to get loaded for a load to go to PEI. Now, I'm not going to PEI, but I'm picking it up for somebody and bringing it to another place so they can pick it up and bring it over. So they haven't, I haven't done this before. This one is my first time here. So yeah, I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes or so, maybe almost half an hour, waiting for them to get started on loading my trailer. So I don't know what I'm hauling yet. So I gotta find that out as well. But I hope everybody's been doing well. I know it's been a hot minute since my last video, and I have to apologize for that. I've been really busy with work, doing many loads throughout the week, and just getting my I don't know, just getting my feet wet in the industry. So okay, so they're hooking me up. Yeah, okay, somebody is going in with a forklift. So again, I don't know what I'm getting loaded with, but we'll find out. There's a lot that goes on here that I see. We've got lumber, we've got wood chips, we've got cars, we've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of traffic around here. So I'm just checking it out and getting bounced around now. Okay. But yeah, no, I've been really busy at work, and haven't had the time to load up a video or even to edit one. I've got some video footage throughout the last few weeks, and I have to compile it all together and get a video out to you guys. So I appreciate your patience. I've seen that we've gained some followers, some subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. We've hit 100 subscribers, and it's taken me a while since I've achieved that, but hey, good things come to those who wait. Right? So I want to thank you all who have subscribed to the channel, and again, thank you for your patience, as I have not been uploading very many videos consistently. So it's a hot day today. It's actually 35 degrees Celsius. So we've got the air conditioning going for sure. I don't right now. I look a hot mess. And red in the face. I always get red in the face when I get really hot. But yeah, the temperature has been great lately. We are expecting some thunderstorms in the next few days. Just not sure if that's going to be through the day or at nighttime, but anyway, doesn't matter. We're getting them. And we've got some of our meat chickens. So we got those a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago or so, and they're doing great. We ordered 50, and knock on wood, all 50 have lived. So we've been keeping an eye on this particular batch. I don't know who they got them from, but last year, some of you know that the chickens that we had last year, they weren't the greatest. We usually grow our chickens to the max. Like, we'll go up to 11, if not even 12 weeks. And we get, 12 to 14 pound chickens. But anyway, last year I had ordered 60 and ended up with 45, I think it was, 47 maybe. Anyway, but they were growing in different stages, and and our max that we had, and we went for a full 11 weeks, I believe it was, and the highest weight that we had was, I believe, 5.5 pounds, and that's not normal. Some were dying earlier on in their growth period, but we were also having them die at like 6 and 7 weeks and 5 weeks, and you know, it was really weird, and so I don't know. And it ended up being a place that we don't normally order our chicks from, but the place that we do normally buy our chicks from, they couldn't sell us our batch because of bird flu. And yeah, we won't go there. But anyway, so we had to order from somewhere else, and we swore that we are not going to order from there again. So we were able to get our chicks this year from the original place that we get them from, and like I said, they've been doing great. It's been hot, so we don't necessarily need a heat lamp on them. It's even kind of mild in my pad here, sorry. It's been mild in the evening, but we put the heat lamp on them, but it's up high enough so that they can just feel the heat. So if they want to get away from the heat, they can. And yeah, so I gotta see what's going on with my iPad. Okay, anyway, not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so we're happy that we were able to get from the original people that we get them from. So we'll see how well it goes. Okay, it looks like I'm all nicely loaded and I can take off, so I'm going to just end the video, this part of the video for now, and we'll see you in the next segment. See you guys. Yay, she gets an early night. I'm all done for the day, thank goodness. I get to get off early tonight, so I'm really, really happy about that. But I've got an early start in the morning, so there's, you know, you gotta weigh the pros and cons, right? So, but I got myself ready for the next day. The trailer's already loaded, and all I gotta do is just get in the truck and go. It actually feels weird getting off at this time, because usually I'm not getting in till about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And so right now, what is it now? 10 to 8, so a couple hours early. That's awesome. Pretty excited. But I gotta just repeat myself here. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm getting so many people that are saying, do you like it? Do you really like it? Yes, I like it. And like they're shocked. And I do get a lot of double takes from men seeing a woman behind the wheel. And that's to be expected. It's always been a male-dominated industry anyway. But to see women getting into it, you know, yay us, right? So, but yeah, it's kind of funny when they see you and then they double take and wave at you, you know, thumbs up, stuff like that. So that's encouraging. You know, I like it. Sometimes I'll tease them, go, yes, it's a woman. I'm a woman behind the wheel, you know. And they'll go, you know, it's just, you don't see it very often. I hear that you see a lot more of it in the States than you do in Canada. But Canada's picking up pretty quick, actually. So I get a lot of the Americans that say, yeah, there's a lot more women in the industry in the States than there is in Canada. So anyway, whatever. We're coming up on their heels, I guess. However you want to call it. It's been a foggy, it was a hot first. Let me repeat that, or start over. It was a hot day today where I was at, 35 degrees Celsius. And then as soon as I came into my city, it's nothing but fog. So It's like, wow, what a drop. And what's the temperature? 18 degrees Celsius. So it dropped in a matter of 2 hours, you know, difference, 2 hours away. And it's foggy here, so I'm gonna turn that radio down. You guys probably can't even hear me with the radio. So I've got a long day tomorrow, but I'm able to start earlier than normal, which is awesome as well. Usually my shifts have been like for delivery times. My delivery times, they're set appointments, so they have to be there. My first one's at 11, the next one's usually at 3:30, and then the next one is at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening. And where this one tomorrow is going to be 9 a.m., 1:30, and I think he said 5:30 or 6 o'clock. So I'll get an early evening tomorrow night as well, so that'll be cool. This is the shift I'd rather, and so I just kind of weaseled my way in and said, any way I can start earlier tomorrow? And it came back with those times. I'm like, yes. And then I contacted the paper mill where I pick up my trailers, and I said, any chance to have a trailer ready for when I come back so I can have it ready for first thing in the morning? And he says, well, we'll see. Right now we don't have any, but call me when you get closer into town. So I thought, you know what? I'm a praying girl. So I prayed. I said, Lord, get me a trailer ready. And so I fueled up the truck when I came into town, and I was just about to call him, and didn't he call me and say, I'm pulling one out for you? I said, awesome. So answered prayer there. Thank you, Lord. Give him a shout out. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, it's all worked out. So the Lord probably knew it's an early start. So Tammy, you don't want to be rushing yourself and running late or whatever. So anyway, he answered that prayer. So awesome. So I went down in the garden yesterday after work and noticed, well, because of the heat that we've been getting, I may have got my cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage planted a little too late this year. I think it might be too hot for them, but they look good, but they're just going to be a late harvest, I think, and they may not develop as well. They've also got these tiny black bugs, like pinhead size. I don't know what those bugs are, but I know they're eating the leaves, and so I'm trying to kill them off as much as I can, as well as the Scarlet Runner green beans. Now they are a summer hot, like a hot, what is it called? Shoot, I'm not thinking straight here. A summer plant, anyway. And so I don't know. I do this every year. Things don't look like they're gonna, like they're starting fast enough or growing fast enough. And then, you know, a month later, I'm like, wow, I'm, you know, blown away of how amazing it looks. So it'll probably be the same thing this time, but I'm saying that my Scarlet Runners, they might be a little late as well. What else did I see? I cut the garlic scapes off of my garlic and got them chopped up. I saw a recipe about putting them in honey, and now you've got a nice garlic honey that you can put on your meat, whatever, pork chops, chicken, whatever, and I'm gonna try that. So I put a handful of garlic scapes in just like a half pint jar of honey, and I'm gonna give that a try. And what else? There was something else I did with the garlic scapes. What did I do? I can't remember. Shoot. Anyway, I got them cut up. And And then, what else? Tomatoes. So they're gonna be, I bought a tray of Roma tomatoes at the nursery, and I didn't get them in the ground fast enough. Sorry, I got an itchy eye duct here. A tear duct. Anyway, and so I'm lucky if out of the tray that maybe 4 have survived. I gotta get them in the ground, or ask Joe to put them in the ground ASAP. They're young plants, so I don't even think they're gonna give me anything this year. If I do, it'll be a miracle. It'll be God's hands, because it ain't mine. Definitely my hands are not in the garden this year as much as they have been. Also the potatoes. I checked out the potatoes and they don't seem to be growing as many as I thought. Some of you already know, you saw that we've got 10 rows. They're about, I don't know, 30 feet long, I guess. And he put in 30 plants per row, like 30 potatoes per row. And it doesn't look good. So definitely not the way, well, definitely not as much as I had last year. So I don't know. My zucchini, yes, my zucchini, I forgot. My zucchini, they're gonna be late bloomers too. But again, I think they like this type of weather. And we've been getting a lot of rain, especially at the beginning of when I first planted everything. So I thought, okay, good, this is great. But then we were getting too much rain. And I do believe that it killed off a lot of what I had planted already. Unfortunately, it just drowned everything. And so, anyway, but now that everything's drying up, it's almost like I'm feeling kind of defeated with the garden this year, plus working and all that stuff. So I got a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping at the farmer's market, which, again, there's nothing wrong with that. I try to grow my own food so that I can prepare it myself and can it and chop it up, freeze it, whatever I'm going to do with it to prepare. And this year, I got a feeling I'm going to be, buying a lot of my stuff at the farmer's markets. And I'm sure they'll appreciate it anyway, right? You got to support local, and especially our farmers nowadays. And I did get some of my meat. I'm going to order probably another quarter or a half a cow, so that I can have my roasts and my steaks and my, some more ground beef. But the last quarter cow that I ordered, I got them to chop it up in stew beef cubes, like 1.5 to 2 inch cubes. And I've been canning them so that I've got freshly cooked meat in a can for one, and it just makes meal prepping so much easier. And I can bring or make up a meal real quick for when I'm on the road. I'm really trying to stay away from the fast foods, and I'm doing really good with that. Other than today, I was bobtailing back, and because I was bobtailing, I use that as my excuse that I can maneuver into these places. So that's what I did. But when I got a trailer on, it gives me the perfect excuse to keep on going. And so I've been trying to lose weight, and it's just, I don't know what is going on, why it's just creeping along. I can't get out of a certain number, I'm not going to say. But at least I'm not gaining. I'm kind of plateauing and staying put, but it's frustrating, like, especially when you try so hard and you don't waver from your diet and things like that. But yeah, anyway, so that's probably a pretty good video update for now. what's been going on. I already talked about the chickens, the meat birds, they're in. So we're gonna have to move them out into the grass probably next week or the following, because they're getting too big for their brooder box that they're in, and it's gonna start getting a little crowded for them. So we're gonna have to put them out early, but with the weather, again, it's been really hot, so they don't necessarily need a heat lamp. And so we've got an enclosure for them, and then we've got the electric fence, so they'll be fine. It's just yeah, just getting them out a little bit earlier than expected, because I usually split up our order. I usually do 30 at a time, 30 and then 30 later on. But again, this year I thought, you know what, we'll just do it all at once, one order. And I still had some birds left over from last year, so that's why I only grabbed 50, so 10 less, but that's all right. And yeah, so, and I said earlier, 50 are doing, they're doing great, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to have 50 birds come processing day. And if you haven't seen us do processing, I do have a couple videos that you can go check out, and you'll see how we process our chickens. And you don't see the gory part, but you see enough. Enough that YouTube will allow. I can't get over how much they censor things. You know, some people, like there are people out there that want to actually see how to do it, and I guess YouTube says no, too much. So, and I don't know why. They show operations, they show surgeries, things like that, but they won't show you gutting a chicken. Anyway. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I'm just about home, and but yeah, we'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, think of somebody that could use some prayer. Think of somebody that could use some help, and spread joy and love everywhere you go this week, okay? So thank you again, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.